Good evening, everyone, and welcome to...
Welcome my channel.
Easy decision for the captain to bat first. Everything points to a tough time for the bowlers. There should be plenty of runs to be had.
Players look ready, the umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Yeah! Shouldered arms, a horrible piece of batting.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter, a great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. That's out. Caught.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Beaten on the drive.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
4 runs added in the over. Australia are 4 for 2. Harris, the spinner, coming into the attack. Great catch. First ball of the over.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Maxwell will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yes.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nice shot.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yeah, go!
There's a run here, surely.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Loud shout. A freedie from the Randwick end.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Thought about a single, decided against it, and probably for the better.
Good bit of timing there.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Middle that one, great timing.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Nicely played.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Nice ball.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
End of the over. 18 runs coming from it. Australia are 38 for 3. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
You can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yeah.
Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Harris shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Absolutely nailed it.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Four runs, square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up four.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Randwick end.
Play.
Caught, gone.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Green, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Could well have been missing the stumps. Certainly wouldn't be the worst review.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. No problems at all with where the ball is pitched. Clearly impact in line, not much to argue there. This game can be so cruel for the batters, a millimetre in any direction and they'd still be there. An innings that promised much and really in the end delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring. Khan with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
End of the over, 6 off it. Australia are 66 for 6. Nassim, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Nice bowling.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
That's it.
They'll get at least one. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. There's a challenge. Not sure what good it'll do. Looks unlikely it'll be overturned.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble.
Clear edge, and the replay confirms it. Third umpire didn't need much time for that decision.
Yeah.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Bowler.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Barber, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
A little late on that.
Mic, input and output.
No runs scored.
3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle. That's going a long way. What a shot that
3
is.
विकेट लिए ना हमारी एक ही ओवर में
Well,
इसने
that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
150 तक चले जाओ 150 170 तक हो जाएगा अभी 6 ओवर चल रहे
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep, yep.
अरे यार क्यों मारा ये यार
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
अभी हो गई खत्म ऑस्ट्रेलिया 100 के अंदर अलाउड हो जाएगी
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the
150
knock.
रन तक ले चल भाई
Straight to the fielder.
एडिसन को ने कॉन्सिडर लिए क्या सेट थैंक यू फॉर लाइक्स
Well placed. Should get a single.
थैंक यू फॉर लाइक्स दो
And they're
लाइक्स मिले
away.
भाई लाइक
Nicely
करो
off the
सब्सक्राइब
mark.
करो अरे क्या मारा लेट शॉट मारता है वैसे 8 ओवर में
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it.
लेफ्ट साइड में मारना अच्छी बात है फिर ऊपर से मारता हूँ फिर दोनों फील्डर देख रहे
Goes up and
Same
over for
shot.
6. That's the positive option.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
थैंक यू भाई लाइक्स करो कमेंट करो
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get
100
it right,
रन होनी चाहिए
they might just get the wicket. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
आगे डाल रहा है
It's been a great
अब पीछे
over
ले
so
लिया
far.
इसने
2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily.
Run seems very easy यू
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
सो तो हो गए भाई
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
4-6 एक ओवर में
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Cummins didn't mind and sent it
Cummins.
high and handsome
Cummins
over the
ने
boundary
वार्ड
rope
मार
for
दी
6.
उसकी वार्ड लगा दी
Cummins has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball
6 बॉल में
on
6
its
6
merits. Flew away with
Pass
pace.
six.
Brilliant timing.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
no need to move अभी एक 6 मार्क
Don't
हो
mind getting
जाएगा
hit for runs. What's important is to
एक
focus
और
on
six.
getting the next ball right.
भाई एक 6 मार ले अरे शॉर्ट बॉल
Strokes it languidly away to the
अरे
fence.
यार
A
फोड़
lovely
गया
shot.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
34 रन आ गए थोड़ा थोड़ा सा ही रह गया अरे यार फोड़ गया 6-6 हो जाते
Still searching for what would be a thoroughly deserved 5 for.
इसको नहीं मारना
They
था।
bowled brilliantly in
इसके
this
4 विकेट ले
innings.
लिए एक रन को
Great shot. At least one on offer.
सैंपल उसको दे सैंपल
Got all of
अरे
it.
आउट
And for 6.
ओ
Too
बच
much
गया
width and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
14 बॉल में 50 हो गई पैटी भाई की
That shot brings up the half century.
Very
Beautiful
nice.
batting display. Very solid. I think this is just the start.
I think just a start
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Great work from these two. Really strong batting. They've looked really comfortable.
Great shot, great timing.
शॉट
Can't
है
fault that
शॉट
shot. Nicely played and it was 4
4
runs all
4
the
4
way.
A little short on that occasion.
little short
Needs to
little
adjust the
short.
length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive.
सब्सक्राइब करो भाई लोग। अभी सेम आ गया, नशीम शाही आ गया, उसको और पेलता हूँ, मुझे लगा नहीं आएगा वो, उसको और पेलता हूँ, सेम ही बॉल डालता हूँ उसको।
Right out of the middle.
Catch.
That
Nice, 6
ball
save.
has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is
Cat के means के
ridiculous.
वन डाउन ओपनर खेल रहे उसे खेल रहे।
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
क्या
Well,
शॉट
that
मारा
was a
बैट्समैन
really
ने?
solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
देखो भाई शॉट देखो शॉट बैट्समैन का। इसके बाप ने ऐसा रेंज में मारा होगा।
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. Misses everything.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Super piece of timing.
Oh nice 6 save.
Really charging towards 3 figures now. Absolutely hammered that one.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
शतक होना चाहिए बैट्समैन का।
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
एक रन दे दे।
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Wazim, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
शबाश बॉय शबाश। वासिम को अभी पेल दे।
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
शतक होना चाहिए कैप्टन कमिंस का।
Nice shot.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
और एक 6 भाई। सबसे ज्यादा।
Don't need to do anything special.
25
Line and
में
length is the
शतक हो
key.
जाएगा। वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड कर दूंगा।
Right off the middle of the bat.
यार।
Great batting, smashing it all over the park. 100 runs in no time at all.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Not a smart decision, you feel, not to run there. Mustn't have a lot of faith in their partner, if you ask me.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
And
182, 8 overs, 8 wickets, 100% से हो गई। इतने उसने 2 ही रन मारा है सिर्फ। Thank you for likes करो, सब्सक्राइब करो भाई लोग।
Salmon, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Good bit of timing there.
Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Good catch. Out.
Out. नहीं,
9 down now. The bowlers have nearly completed the job. The
360
openers
का
out in
strike
the
rate
field
है
are
भाई,
getting themselves
30
ready
ball
for
पे।
batting. It shouldn't be long before this innings ends.
After a big
200
partnership
तक
is
जाना चाहिए
broken,
भाई,
it's
200
not
तक तो
unusual
लेकर
to see
चल।
another wicket quickly. Time to concentrate and get settled. Nicely played.
That was seen so
Hazelwood
early.
ने
The
six मारा।
timing was brilliant. And that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Wait, yes.
भाई येड़ा झंपिया, झंपा का येड़ा है क्या? विकेट दे लिए साले ने। दो सौ भी नहीं हुए।
We thought it might be a good pitch to bat on at the start of the day, and we were right. It was a long, hard slog from the bowlers, and now it's a big total to chase down. A couple of big partnerships will be required to get these runs.
भाई कट हो जाना। अरे भाई आउट हो जाओ भाई। अभी बॉल डालनी है अच्छी से।
This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance.
Yep, yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Big edge. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Rizwan comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yep, yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
Immediately underway with some runs.
ओवर को आउट करना पड़ेगा भाई.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
10 पर 100 है.
Yep.
अबे
Edge!
कैच.
What a ball! A couple on offer here. 9 runs added in that over. Pakistan are 9 for none. Start, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Randwick end.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Wait.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
कोई बोल्ड स्टार का पूरा अच्छा है. सीन करते हैं. गली लगाएगी नहीं वो ऑटोमेटिकली हो जाएगा.
Brilliant
ओए
diving stop.
ओ कैच गया था रे.
Barber shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
सेम बॉल.
Yep.
Needs a direct hit.
Oh,
Oh, gone.
जिम्बोम्बर चला गया. जिम्बोम्बर चला गया भाई. जिम्बोम्बर एड़ा जिम्बोम्बर.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Gets off 0 with that shot. They'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Yep.
Good shot. A beauty.
The timing unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Well placed. Should get a single. finds the fielder with that shot.
It was a nice-looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
शॉट ही शॉट भाग भाई छोड़ नहीं जाना चाहिए भाग 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 भाई फोड़ गया यार
Got that one. Clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Bowler is confident on this one.
बॉल है बॉल लेगा क्या रिव्यू लेगा क्या
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. There'll be runs here. Ahmed takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Edged, unplayable.
The edge was very close to going to hands. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Just threw the shot too early.
बॉल है स्टार्ट में अच्छा बॉलिंग कर
Wait.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Great shot. It's not going to beat the fielder.
अरे पढ़ना है
Loud shout. Hazelwood from the Paddington end.
तीन ओवर डायरेक्टली हेजलवुड को ही दे दी
Wait on. Power.
Picks the gap perfectly.
अबे क्या कर रहे हैं
Good running. It needed to be as well.
3 रन पर है
Probably closer than they expected.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
ओह बॉल है
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Good throw from the deep. On target.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Cummins coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Wait there.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
कमिंस का दिन में विकेट लेनी चाहिए उसको.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up. Let the ball do all the work, really, to ease it down towards third.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Wait.
अबे
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
भाई लोग सब्सक्राइब करो ना. आप सब्सक्राइब करो भाई. क्या चाहिए भाई? क्या भाई जा क्या बॉल पकड़.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
बैट करने का आज दिन ही है भाई. शतक मारा है उसने.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of
Bat on
energy
ball.
to the crease.
Yep. Bowler.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Zaman has
Outfielder for you. Maximum leg side and Williams for 2.
got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Some adjustments to the field.
Right there.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Chance to run two.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
ये तो दिख रही है इसके वाले ये। किधर लगा इसको?
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
into the gap. Nice shot.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Right there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Ball.
This could be trouble.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Wait.
फुटबॉल पैट कमिंग्स क्या खतरा है आज गांधी कट होनी चाहिए
Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
बोल्ड इट
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield. That's the over. Pakistan are 54 for 3.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Wait.
एक और 12 दिया था उसने इसके 2 ओवर मैक्सवेल के 2 4 ओवर डालने चाहिए
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. But have to head back to the pavilion.
Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Misses everything.
Well ball.
Zampa with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
मिसिंग किया था वो क्यों नहीं लगाया उसने कौन है वो
Yep.
That shot allows them to get off the mark. Just threw the shot too early.
Pakistan get through another over. Only one from it.
9 ओवर में 9 ओवर में 6 का रन रेट है उनका सिर्फ
Yep.
अभी गिलिया होनी चाहिए
Right there.
Nice shot.
अबे और
They got it well away square. Nobody anywhere near it in the field to cut it off. Cummins giving away too much width.
come in giving me too much weights
Cummins shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
अभी तो कैच होना ही चाहिए भाई. क्या हो गया? हाँ, वो एक और डाल दिया.
Yep.
Stark did very nicely out there on the boundary. That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
130 चाहिए 6 बॉल में.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
अबे बॉल ला. 4 रन पर है, 4 रन. अभी खेल रही है वो सब. 12 रन इतनी मिल जाएगी.
Waiting.
Really good shot there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
भाई और हमारे 4 डालनी चाहिए.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch forward and put away.
Really?
Gone, played all around it.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. They'll get at least one.
Wasim gets off the mark.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep, yep.
Over. Pakistan, a 76 for 5. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Just about timed that perfectly.
अबे क्या छोड़ दिया सलीम.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
मैक्सवेल था, बैट्समैन रोहित शर्मा था, और कौन था ये साला? नाम ही नहीं इसके पीछे. ट्रेविस हेड नहीं था उसके पीछे.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Waiting.
A little late on that, no runs scored. No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Wait.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
बॉलिंग बॉलिंग बॉय बॉलिंग.
Huge appeal. ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Zampa की four खत्म होने भाई.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four. It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
नहीं आउट नहीं. कितना स्लो लगाया इसने. आउट है आउट है. आउट है भाई आउट है.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery. A couple on offer here. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Beaten on the drive.
Right. Nah.
Zampa with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
एक ओवर में 4 रन हो गए किसके.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Geez, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over.
Oh, क्या छोड़ दिया
What a
भाई.
ball.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Well ball Maxwell. क्या होना चाहिए भाई देख.
Big edge. Bowler is confident on this one. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Finding the same spot.
Collects that one, simple as you like.
Correct.
Inside the
That's
ring.
all.
No runs on
छोड़ना
that
नहीं
occasion.
इसको,
Got
मार
into
डालो.
position nicely, just too early on the
ऑन बॉल
shot.
डाल के
Couldn't
खेलते
find a
ही
gap.
चलो. ओ जाना दे. देख विकेट होने चाहिए भाई.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
That's it. It's a third dots. Third dots. Okay भाई जाने दे.
Wow, that's
wide.
missed a lot.
Bowling.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Kaminsky
That's
is
the end of a
अच्छी
very
और
good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. Green, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Paddington end.
देखते हैं एक और डाल के इसको.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
ये 3 रन 3 रन 3 रन लिए.
Hey.
They'll push hard, should get back for two.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
ईमान क्या करेगा साला.
Edged it.
Wazim will be frustrated with that
Wasim,
shot.
Wasim
The
नहीं
ball
भाई,
was there to
Wasim
hit,
है, Wasim.
but couldn't find the gap.
वजीम बोल रहा है क्या तू. वजीम नहीं भाई वासिम है. 4 रन.
Well placed, should get a single.
शॉट है. और एक बॉल किस पे डाल दो. हो जाएगा. मैक्सवेल को ही देना है स्टार्क की 2 बचे हेलो की 1 बचे कैच
Thick edge. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Maxwell from the Randwick end.
2 रन में 6 रन दिए इसने
Timed that brilliantly. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
वॉशिंग मार रहा है भाई
Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard pressed to stop it. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
और 2 विकेट आई थिंक 7 विकेट हो गए ना
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Superbly played through the covers for 4.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
फवाद कौन है भाई सब्सक्राइब करके जाओ भाई 500 सब्सक्राइब करना है
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Power and precision in that shot.
अरे यार कौन है भाई
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Maxwell will be disappointed with that delivery.
ये भी स्टार्ट चाहिए स्टार्ट
Start back on now.
मिचेल स्टार्क इनटू द अटैक 2 ओवर में 6 रन दिए उसने
Great shot. At least one on offer.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
स्लिप में बॉल जाना चाहिए
There'll be runs here.
बाईस बॉल में 82 गेम में तो हो जाएगा तीन बॉल स्टार और एक डाल फवाद आलम को निकाल देंगे बॉल में 80 चाहिए 3 ओवर कैसे डाल
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
ये क्या हो गया 4 रन
Well, not the best fielding, has a shy at the
अरे
stumps,
यार
but
4
they
रन
were
नहीं
well
चाहिए,
safe. And to
fielding
add
अच्छी
insult
की
to
उसने
injury,
उधर।
the ball flies to the boundary.
यार
Harris has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
क्या कर रहा है ये
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. 9 off it. Pakistan are 121
मैक्सवेल
to
को दे
7.
दिए
Got that away nicely.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
खेल ले भाई 4 गेम खेल ले कितना खेलना है खेल
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Good precision with that throw back from the deep.
मैं फवाद ने मार डाला मुझे
Yep.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs. Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads.
Misses. How did that not hit?
सेम बॉल भाई
Timing just a
सेम
little
बॉल
early on that occasion.
अभी तो विकेट होनी चाहिए
Yep.
Good shot. A beauty.
क्या कर रही है दोनों
Good throw from the deep. On target.
End of the over. Pakistan are 131 for 7. Couldn't get it through the field.
Just threw the shot too early.
दांडू निकल गई इसका
Yep.
जल्दी जल्दी चारों जल्दी
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
हाँ
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Ball is in.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
would be worth more
Yep.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Drives and misses everything.
Alarm shakes their head. Was there to be hit but couldn't make the most of it.
7 runs added there. Pakistan are 138 for 7. The right arm
Maybe over
fastball
Chirali, bhai.
is coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
oh
Massive edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
4 बॉल डालने हो जाएगा विकेट
Misses everything.
Ball in, buddy.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4. Driven away nicely.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. nicely.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily.
Yep, yep. Keeper's in.
11 runs added there. Pakistan are 149 for 7.
Australia bring it home in a close one. So many twists and turns. I think the best team won in the end, but what a fantastic match.
एक इनिंग नेक्स्ट आगे नहीं जाता, एग्जिट भी नहीं होता, कैसे करे? क्या करते हैं ये देखो कैट कमिंस ने एक 102 रन मारे, 109 रन इस गेंदों में, इस बॉल में ट्रेविस हेड ने खेला है और सिर्फ 11 ओवर में 195 मारा है उनका। तो डेविड वार्नर, टीम डेविड और जॉनी इंग्लिश एक रन पे आउट हो गए। तो इसको तो नसीम शाह को पिटाई होगी। और यहाँ पे ये तो इसमें फरहान जमान ने खेला है और फवाद ने बाद में। तो जब वो 10 विकेट से स्टार को विकेट नहीं मिली, लेकिन इकॉनमी अच्छी थी और ग्रीन ने 1 ओवर डाला है, मैक्सवेल ने 4 ओवर डाले, 1 विकेट ले लिए और जंपा ने भी 4 ओवर डाले, बैट्समैन ने 4 और स्टार्क ने 1। ये समरी। तो अभी कौन सा देगा? अभी और देगा 1 विकेट। स्टैंडिंग क्या वेशन है? इंडिया का, वो इधर इंडिया का है, पाकिस्तान लॉस्ट हो गया। ये मैच है 24 अक्टूबर को। चैंपियनशिप खेल रहे हैं अपने 4 विकेट लिए अभी श्रीलंका ने 2 विकेट के बाद कौन सा जल्दी देखते हैं। इंडिया के बाद इंडिया के साउथ अफ्रीका मैच 3-4 मैच होने के बाद, मतलब इतना है।